Sunday morning, beautiful Sunday morning in South Florida. We're on our backs with or without a block underneath our hips. For now, have the arms open by the sides, almost like you're in Shavasana. Inhale, and empty the breath. And just slow down the thoughts and slow down the movements. Slow down the breaths. Place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your abdomen. And start to deepen the breath so that the breath moves against the hands, without any clenching in the lower back, the hips, the glutes. Fill completely to the top and empty out all the way. Draw the belly button towards the spine when you exhale. Inhale, fill up completely. Expand belly, ribs, and chest. And exhale. So now go on your own counts of the breath, lengthening the in-breath and the to the length that works for your body right now. So breathe in, fill up. And when you're ready to empty it out, and draw everything downward, belly to the spine. Take a few moments just to connect to this breath. And you can keep your legs as they are. Continue breathing. Or you can begin to bend your knees, whether you're on or off a block, doesn't matter. And let the knees fall in towards each other. Keep breathing and slowing down the thoughts, and slowing down the breath, and slowing down the physicality right now. I promise you plenty of physical actions going to happen. This inhale takes our arms out to the side to a T. Good morning. And then let your both knees fall to the right side. We're just getting started on our backs. Now bring your right leg a little bit further to the right. And bring your left leg a little bit further to the left. And if you like to hook an ankle, the right ankle over the left knee, that's great. Not, don't worry about it. Inhale, come back to the center. You can shift your hips a little to the right as the knees fall to the left. And keep the legs a little bit wider. Particularly the right leg now. Let it move a little further to the right. And get a nice stretch on the outside of the right hip all the way down to the knee. Using the weight of the left leg if it's something that you'd like to do. Inhale, return to the center. Feet are as wide as the mat. Take the soles of the feet together. Keep the heels away from the groin and let the knees come out to the side. Take your hands on the inside of your thighs and roll the thighs open. Once you've got that, release the arms again and take the arms overhead, cross opposite elbows. So right hand to left hand to right. Bring the ribs down. Draw the belly towards the spine. Level it out a little bit more. Inhale, just switch the cross of your arms. And slowly release your arms to help to bring the knees together, and then hug the knees all the way up to your chest. Hold on to the top of the foot, shin, ankle, toes. Pull the heels to the buttocks, keep the tailbone on the floor. And then lift your head and shoulders to meet your knees, any amount. And if you have a little bit of momentum here, start to roll like a ball and bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position, cross-legged. I didn't tell you which leg to put in front, so feel free to grab either leg. Sometimes blocks under the knees are very comforting, so if you'd like to do that, or sit up on a block, or sit on the floor. Take your hands on top of your thighs, lift your chest up. Bring your chin into your chest and pull your belly button to your back, and then roll backwards away from your sitting bones. Scoop out your belly like a giant letter C. Inhale, lift up and hinge forward. Stretch the back, the hips. Exhale, chin to chest, roll back. Just a couple of times, coming forward and back, creating cat and cow pose, or cat and dog, some people say. Exhale, chin to chest, and start to make some circles in either direction. Rolling around, going small, going big, whatever feels comfortable to you. And if your head feels good to, kind of take it along with you today, take it along with you. Reverse the direction of your circles. Let's all meet back into the center. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward. Reach your arms in front of you. Stop where you land your hands. Take a breath. Push the hips back a little further. Pull the chest a little forward. Inhale. Walk your hands out again. Exhale. And then start to walk yourself into a place that is your deepest expression for right now in this pose. As long as there's no constriction in your breath. There's a little constriction, but no stopping or cessation. Inhale and exhale. Find a little bit more space if you have it. This is a good time to explore it. Inhale, walk your hands back in under your shoulders, lean back, shake out your legs. Remember which leg is in front, and switch the cross of the legs. So typically we sit in our most habitual, comfortable place. So go to the uncomfortable side. Move the flesh out from the sides. And then stretch your arms out to the sides of your body. Lift and lengthen, lengthen. Right hand down, left arm up, side bend. We're just going to go back and forth a couple times. Left arm down, right arm up. Palm down, keep going side to side. We're going to hold the one on the right side next, so when you get to the right side, hold it. Firm it. Exhale, take your left hand outside your right thigh and push your hips back and down. So it's a little bit, you're going to feel a little bit constricted here. You're not going to have as full and open space. Inhale, open your left arm to the top. Exhale, lean over to the left side, right arm comes up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk your hands as far forward as you can without lifting your hips. And rotating through the torso. Inhale, come back up. Take two arms to the sky. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Once again, stop where you first feel it or where your arms are extended. And then continue on your lines. I see a little something on the floor. Walk your hands back in. Lean back. Shake out your legs. Good. If you have blocks, just move them to the side for a moment and just let your legs roll side to side for a moment. And come back around to the center. Bring your hands on the floor, knees on the floor, into your tabletop position. So somewhere last night I realized I left something out of yesterday's flow, but I'll try not to leave anything out today. Tabletop position, top of the head to the tailbone. Good. Find some energy, tuck your toes underneath you. Push firmly through your hands and float your knees off the floor just for a breath or two. Then lower the knees to the floor. Take your right hand behind your head, elbow out to the side. Inhale, open your torso to the right. Exhale, take your elbow down towards the floor. Inhale, open the torso up. Exhale, elbow down to the floor. Inhale, elbow up, twist. Exhale, arms down, hands to the floor, neutral spine. Inhale, left arm behind your head. Inhale, open it out to the left side. Try to keep the hips as steady as you can. Exhale, elbow down towards the floor, maybe a little bit more towards the right side. Inhale 2 more times. Exhale, let it come down. Inhale, open it out. Exhale, bring it down. Hands to the floor, inhale. Tuck your toes, hover your knees. Pause, breathe. Exhale, lower your left knee, or your both knees actually, but we are going to stay on the left leg. So bring the left leg a little bit more to the center. Step your right foot behind you and spin onto your left side. Right arm up in the air. Right foot on the floor. Stack your shoulders, open your hips. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand behind your head, open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring your elbow down towards the left knee or towards the floor. Inhale, extend, open. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, open. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, open your arms up, right arm back to the sky, right arm over your head, reach forward, lift out of your waistline. Exhale, right hand down, spin it around, right leg in the air, knee to chest round curl. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, round curl, knee to chest. Inhale, extend the leg and stay. Tuck your left toes underneath you and float your knee off the floor for a three-legged dog. Left leg can be bent or straight. Right leg, the leg goes as high as it's, gonna go for now. One more breath. Exhale, both feet on the floor. Bend both knees. Now for me today, I'll be modifying with both knees bent in downward dog the whole time. So just do what you have to do in your pose. Inhale, shift onto your toes. Now I'll straighten my legs as I shift forward to a high plank push-up position. You can also stay on your knees. Pull the belly in, ribs towards the hips. Breathe. Exhale, lower your knees to the earth. Lower your chest to the earth. Inhale, lift your chest below cobra, elbows in, crown of the head forward, toes back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, walk your hands back so the elbows are on top of the wrists. Press through the top of your foot shin, lift your knees up off the floor. Inhale all the way up into an upward facing dog, or stay on your knees in cobra, downward facing dog, hips come high in the sky. Bend or straighten your knees, so go where your body tells you to go. Press firmly through the arms, spiral the upper shoulders, open the elbow creases slightly open. One more breath as you bring your right knee to the earth. Left leg is back, and we're kind of towards the center of our mat, and we'll spin onto the right side. Left arm up in the air. Left foot is on the floor, firmly planting the toes on the floor. Left hand to your back of your head, lift out of your waistline. Exhale, lower the left elbow towards the floor. Inhale, open up your torso. Exhale, rotate, twist. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rotate, twist. Inhale, open up, stretch the left arm back into the sky. Take the arm over your head, palm down, lift out of your hips. Exhale, release your left hand down. Spin it around, lift your left leg in the air. Knee to chest, round curl, pull it in. Exhale, extend it away. Good, inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, step it back, keep it in the air, right toes tucked. Three-legged downward dog. As high as you want the left leg to go, high on the right toes. Inhale. Exhale, both feet on the floor. Soft knees. Good. As you begin to shift forward, engage your quadricep muscles. Pull your belly in. Look forward. Decide if you want to do this with straight legs or bent. Come halfway down. Push up or upward dog or cobra. Downward dog, hips up in the air. Inhale and exhale. Walk your dog. Settle in when you're ready. Chest toward your thighs. Hips up in the air. Breathe in. And empty the breath. Soften your knees. Walk yourself to the top of your mat.
Take your hands to the floor, shins, blocks, or even your thighs. So I'll be again modifying with my hands on my thighs, those of you who can. Stay in a forward fold with your hands touching towards the floor. Good. Lengthen your spine, come on your fingertips, come halfway up. Exhale, fold, round your spine, lengthen your spine, excuse me. Inhale, keep the length in the spine, halfway lift. Push down through your feet, rise up to standing all the way. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms inside out and upside down. Exhale, bring your hands behind your head, let your head rest into your hands, inhale. Exhale, lean over to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to your left side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, rotate to the right. Open your arms to a T. Keep your hips facing forward. Right arm down, left arm up. Push your hips up. So lift out of your lower back. Middle upper back makes the move. Inhale, come back to a T. Exhale, come forward, interlace your fingers over your head, one finger over from the last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, place the hands behind your head, let your head rest in, and lean to the left side. Inhale, back to center, exhale to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Arms open to a T, thumbs up. Exhale, rotate your torso to the left. Left arm down, right arm up. Lift out of your waistline, hips are squared. Exhale, return to standing upright. Arms forward, chest forward, arms up. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up, touch prayer to the heart as you exhale. Release your arms by your side. Stand up firm, big toe, little toe, ball of the foot, heel of the foot. Knees lifted, calves to shins. Tailbone tucks under, broaden your collarbones. Crown of the head to the sky, chin parallel to the floor. Open your eyes if not. Stretch the arms overhead on the inhale, touch the prayer to the heart. Exhale, forward fold, hands to floor, shins, blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees and touch the floor. Step, step to a high plank pose. Shift forward, choose to do this push-up, no push-up, upward dog cobra, any variations, and downward dog. So again, I'll be doing a lot of modifying. Let's listen for the cues to get you to the proper placement. Send your right leg back in the air. Bend your left knee a lot so your shin becomes like parallel to the floor. And then straighten the left leg and open the right hip. Keep it long for now. Square your shoulders and then bend your right knee. Exhale, turn your hips a little more square. Take your right knee towards your right tricep, elbow, shoulder. And then bring the leg to the center. Step your right foot in between your two hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine, right thigh parallel to the floor. Again, you can be on your left knee as well. Stretch your right arm up in the air, open twist. Good. Inhale, hand behind your head. Yep, here we go. Exhale, right arm comes inside right thigh or right knee. Inhale, open up. Twist. No movement in the hips. Exhale, inside the knee. Inhale, open up. Stay here. Now keep that opening in your arm, your torso, and then just stretch the right arm back up overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, right hand down. Straighten your right leg, hands on the floor or the blocks, any height, any distance. Pulling the right hip back, left hip forward, lengthen out of your spine. Exhale, fold, choose to have your right toes up or down also is always the option. Inhale and exhale. Good, bend your right knee back into a low lunge. Turn your back foot on its side, about 10 degrees forward. Heel, you could have heel to instep, or for myself personally these days, a little bit wider. My right foot moves a little bit more to the right side. Press down and begin to pull yourself up. Hands overhead, warrior one. Good. Right thigh as close to parallel to the floor as you can. Hands don't have to touch. They can be shoulders width apart. They can be lower, or they can touch, and you have a mudra. I have a steeple mudra. Bring the ribs down towards the hips, so again, they're dumping into the lower back. Your back foot firm, pinky toe on the floor, outer edge of the foot towards the floor. Good, breathe, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands behind your head. Hinge forward. Rotate your left elbow towards the right thigh. Inhale, come back to center. Let's just do that again. Exhale, left elbow towards the right thigh. Now, for now, turn your back foot back on its side. Turn your torso to the right. Left elbow now can release from your head. Outside right thigh, right hand meets it in prayer. Twist. Back leg is firm like it's in a plank position. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, yeah. One more breath. Empty the breath, hands to the floor or the blocks. Step back to the same three-legged dog. Right leg in the air. This time the left leg is straight. And then bring your feet to the floor. Down dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Strong engagement all through the body. Exhale, choose your way back to downward dog. I'm just going to push-ups rather than upward dog most times. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift your left leg high in the sky. Keep your hips open, square. Bend your right knee, shin parallel to the floor. And then open up to the left side as you straighten your right leg. Breathe. Shoulders forward, palms down. Now bend the knee. Exhale, bring the knee outside the left tricep. High, low, medium rocky, wherever you go. Knee to the center. Step your left foot through. Low lunge. Adjust it. Do what you gotta do. Right hand down. Left arm opens up into a twist. Stack your shoulders, lower your hips so they're level. Back leg is firm. Inhale, left hand behind your head. Exhale, bring your left arm inside of your left thigh or knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring the left arm inside. Inhale, open up. Exhale, stay here, left arm up. Lunge twist. Inhale. Left arm down, exhale. Hands on the floor or the blocks. Begin to straighten your front leg. Square your hips, inhale. And exhale, fold. Any amount of straightening, any amount of height on your blocks, forward, back with the blocks, whatever works for you. Inhale. And exhale. Next breath, rebend your front knee. Turn your back foot on its side. Begin to float your hands off the floor and begin to raise your torso up. Stretch your arms overhead, any direction, right? You can have the palms together. Back foot, firm, pinky toe to the floor. So there's a little lift in the inner arch of the foot, right? Without rolling out on the pinky toe, without rolling in on the big toe. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one. Inhale, ribs pull down. Exhale, bring your hands behind your head. Good. Now, did we take the left arm on the inside of the thigh? I think I went the opposite way. Inhale, come back up. We'll see later. Exhale, rotate. Actually, we didn't. We're going to take the right arm. Outside the left thigh. One more time for that. I should have known myself better. Now, as we rotate to the outside of the left leg, turn your back foot forward. Take your right arm now to the outside of the thigh and take your left hand to meet in prayer. Back leg is firm, belly is lifted. Breathe in, breathe out. You should feel tension in your leg, right? But nothing that's going to stop you from breathing safely. One more breath. Good. As you exhale, release your hands to the floor of blocks. Step back to the same three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Take a vinyasa of your choice. Upward dog. Downward dog. Remember, do as I say, not as I'm doing necessarily. Feet are together, back of the mat. Inhale, bring your right leg up in the air. Open your right hip. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, bring your knee to the center. Exhale, step it through. Turn your back foot on its side. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Right knee over the ankle, in line with second, third toe. Knee points towards the outer pinky side of the foot. Back leg firmly planted, pinky toe down. Arms shoulder height over your knees or ankles, actually, in both right and left. Pull back more with your left shoulder so your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Breathe in. Sink a little bit deeper, not into your knee, just release the hips down a little bit more. Good. Inhale, left arm down, flip your right palm up, and reverse. Nothing changed in the legs. Reach out of your waistline. Inhale, come back to center, warrior two. Exhale. Turn your left foot forward. Square off your hips as your hands come to the floor. Good. Float your fingertips off the floor. And then bring the arms back up for crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Hinge forward in your torso, rotate to the right. So we've been practicing that. Left arm outside, right thigh. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Breathe. Always drop the knee to the floor if it feels better for your balance, stability, or anything else. One more breath. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Straighten your front leg and fold over. You can shorten the stance. Inhale and exhale. Your choice where you are. Good. Inhale, rebend. Send your right leg in the air, three-legged. Exhale, choose to take a one-legged vinyasa. Two legs, neither, and we'll all meet in downward dog. Inhale, left leg comes high in the sky. Open the hip and the knee. Send it to your left knee, tricep, shoulder, wherever, or left elbow, knee, tricep. Inhale, center. Exhale, step your left foot through. Turn your back foot on its side. Inhale. Hug your hips in. Exhale. Good. Inhale, begin to rise up. Warrior one pose. Back foot is firm. So a lot of times you'll see the back knee dipping, like you're on a surfboard. So begin to push the pinky toe down. Firm up the outer thigh. Same thing in the left knee. The knee is towards the pinky side of your foot with energy. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, turn to the right, make the foot adjustments. Warrior two. So again, same legging pretty much. The back foot might have had to adjust a little bit. Thigh parallel to the floor if you can get there. Right arm over right heel, left arm over left heel. Reach in two directions. Pull back a little bit more with your right side. Then you eat and think. And then settle down. Open up your outer thighs. Breathe in. Good. Inhale, right arm down. Flip your left palm up. Nothing changed in the legs. Lift out of your waistline. Good. Inhale, return to warrior two. Exhale, release your hands to the floor as you spin your right foot forward, hips square. Inhale, bring your arms up for crescent lunge. Lift up, ribs down. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Hinge forward. So keep your belly away from your thighs, keep the length in the torso, then rotate. Right elbow outside left thigh. Prayer twist. Strong, firm legs. Gaze can be down, can be to the left side. Whatever feels, supportive for you. I mean, that's the whole thing, is make this a supportive practice for you, right? Don't go to the place where it's so uncomfortable and you're frustrated. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. Left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Choose to stay with the leg in the air as you flow through a vinyasa or not. And then we'll meet with a downward facing dog. Bring your feet a little closer together. Inhale, right leg up, open the hip. Exhale, right knee to elbow, chest, shoulder. Inhale, center, right foot steps through. Left foot turns on its side. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right hand on the inside today. On a block on your thigh, on the floor. Left hand moves to your hip. Rotate your torso open. Take your left hand behind your head. Now we're not going to crunch. We're going to use this action, this positioning, to notice how our head is in line with our spine and our shoulders are on top of each other, and then left arm stays up in the air. Move it up. Side angle pose. Yeah. Good, now stay here or take your left arm, bind it behind your back. Some of you will grab the inside of the right thigh. Stay there, or perhaps take a full bind. If that's the action you're taking, that same opening that you had with your hand behind your head should be occurring in your left shoulder. So if the left shoulder starts to fold forward, release that bottom arm, right? So work that action, same opening. It might even be a little bit more open, but not less. Inhale. One more breath. Good. Exhale if you're bound. Left arm back up. Inhale. Left arm down. Exhale, right arm down. Spin onto the back of your foot, on the ball of your foot. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer to the heart, hinge forward. Keep the length in the torso as you rotate. Left arm outside. Right thigh. If anybody practices an arm balance here, options to bring your knee to the floor and get there. With your hands outside your hips, start to lean forward, bend your elbows, and you can take your right leg off the floor, left leg off the floor, or you can just work on getting a deeper twist into your torso. Let's see, Sin. Good. Lift your hips nice and high. Good, good, good. There you go. Nice. If you did the arm balance, slowly bring your way back into your kneeling twist. Everybody should be on your left knee. Now into a twist. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Stay there, or lift the leg off the floor. Breathe in. Good. Empty the breath, hands to the floor. Or the blocks, right leg in the air, three-legged. Open the hip. Exhale, vinyasa, one or two legs or none at all. You can skip the push-ups. You can add the push-ups. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg high in the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, knee to tricep. Knee to the center. And step the left leg through. Turn the right foot on its side. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open warrior two. So adjust your back foot. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, take your left hand on the inside of the foot thigh block. Good. Right hand to your hip. And then stretch the right arm up. So you could be on the floor, on the block, on your thigh, as long as you're not putting all your body weight into that. Stay with this, or take your right arm, bind it behind your back. Actually, I think we had our hand behind our head, so let's just work on that for a second. So I want you to feel that rotation in the torso and the shoulders stacking action. Then take your right arm behind your back, and that hasn't changed. In fact, like I said, it might open up a little bit more. Some of you will take a full bind. So these are options. You can stay with your hand in the air, behind your back, one or both. If anybody's a Beach Boy fan in South Florida, contact me. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, release your hands, right arm up. Exhale, turn to the center. Hips are forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the prayer to the heart, hinge forward. Rotate your torso to the left. So option to stay here, open your arms, do binds, whatever. Or if you want to try an arm balance, you might need to come down to the back knee. Take your hands to the outside of the left thigh and knee. Lift your hips up higher than your elbows and sit on top of your triceps, and perhaps one or both legs float off the floor. Good, Sim. If you're practicing the arm balance, everybody let's meet on the floor, right knee down, arms outside the left thigh. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor blocks. Lift your back knee up. Straighten your front leg, fold. I might have left this out on the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Bend your front knee and send your left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Choose for a vinyasa. Any variations are welcome. And then make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, and take yourself to the top of your mat. Halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, press down through your feet to rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, release your arms by your side. Stay firm in your legs. And now stay firm in the left leg as the right leg lifts. Heel lifts up. Inhale, lift the knee up in line with your hip. Today it's in line with your hip, right? Good. Take your arms to a T. Rotate your torso to the right. Take your left arm outside your right thigh. Reach back with your right arm, thumb up to the sky. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release arms and legs. Take a breath. Exhale, ground through your right leg. Lift your left heel. Hips are staying the same. They're level. Press firmly down through your right leg. Lift your left leg up. Knee in line with your hip. Arms open to a T. Rotate your torso to the left. Right arm outside left thigh. Left arm reaches back. Some of you can even turn your eye gaze to the back. Nice look. Beautiful. Unwind your arms first. Turn yourself back to the center. And release your arms and legs. Okay. So you can always do that again. Or if you're looking for a little bit more today, weight into the left leg. Right leg up. You can do the same thing, arms up, rotate. And now if you want the left hand outside the left thigh, or hold on to the outside of the foot. Oh my goodness, and extend the leg and rotate. If you have a wall, needless to say, keep your hips lower, Maria. Both Marias, I won't pick, right? Good. If you're in the twist, nice Lauren. If you're in the twist, Michelle, good. Lauren, everybody. Cindy, also Karen, good. Come back to center and slowly release. Okay. Stand up tall. Inhale, weight in the right leg. Left knee lifts, arms out. Rotate to the left. Right hand outside left leg. Or maybe down to the foot. Extend the leg out. Doesn't matter if the leg goes straight, right? If your hamstrings are tight, probably not. Breathe, and depends where you want to take your eye gaze. If you're taking your eye gaze back, just do so slowly. Take the opposite hand, Maria, on your outer thigh. Yes, there you go. Yeah. One more breath, everybody. Come back to center, release it. Separate your feet. Bend your knees and fold all the way down to the floor. Let it go. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step, high plank to low plank. Do your push-up, do your vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your knees to the earth. Take a short child's pose. Inhale, come back, walk your hands to your thighs and roll yourself up slowly. Sit up. Now you could take yourself, if you have the space, to the wide edge of your mat, or you can stay facing forward. So see what works for you. Separate your legs. It doesn't have to be the biggest split in the world, right? So one hand behind you, one hand in front of you. I'm actually going to turn and face the zoom. All right, so one hand in front, one hand behind. Your feet, let's turn the toes up to the sky. If this is just absolutely, I call it Shambhasana, going to cause this sit on a block, or if you don't have a block, pillows, bolster, books. Good. Let's keep the hands behind the back for a moment. And lift your chest. No, that's also an option. All right, so if just sitting up nice and straight doesn't work for you, also you can shorten your legs, bend the knees, and bring them in a little closer. Inhale from here, just reach the arms out to a T. Exhale, bring your hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, lean to the right side behind your right thigh, left hip on the floor. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Elbow behind the leg, not coming in front. Inhale up. So the torso doesn't go anywhere but side to side, not forward and back. Inhale back up. Exhale, right arm outside the thigh. Release your right arm down. Stretch your left arm up. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, lift up. Release both arms. Exhale. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands behind the head. Hinge forward to your left side, left elbow outside the thigh. Left arm releases, right arm comes overhead. Keep grounding your right hip to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Both arms on the outside. Soften your knees and bring your legs together. Send yourself to the front of the mat if that's not where you are. Then grab a little sip of water. Good. All right. Bring your right knee into your chest. Line up your heel with your sitting bone so there's space for your fist between your inner foot and your inner thigh. And you can, always use a strap for any of these moves. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Inhale. Keep your foot where it is. Take your left arm and hug the knee with just the left arm. Take the right arm behind you. Lift up tall. Stay here, or perhaps bring your arm outside the knee, and then think about pulling
the knee and the arm away from the center line. So push your knee towards your arm towards your knee, but no crossing over the center line here. Left leg is firm and active. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hug your arms back around your right leg. Inhale, float your right foot off the floor just a little bit. Cross it over so the knee is over the knee. So it's not planted on the floor. The knee is stacked over the knee. If you need a strap or towel, grab a hold of the strap underneath the right leg, take a breath in, and then hinge forward. Now, if you're using a strap, rather than bending your arms and pulling with your biceps, just keep your arms as straight as you can and hinge from your hips. Keep your spine long. Inhale and exhale. And if you can hold on to your foot, if you're really flexible and you can put a block in front of your foot, great, go for it. Stay for 2 more breaths. You can also have your hands on either side of the leg. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands back in. And release your right leg to the floor. Shake it out. Adjust yourselves. Bend your left knee. Heel in line with your sitting bones, so there's space in between your inner thigh and your inner foot. Hold on to your shin. That's going to give you some length in your spine. Right leg is active. Good. Inhale, hold on with just your right arm. And take your left arm behind you, twist. Use the left arm to give you that same length in your spine again. And then decide maybe you want to take the arm outside. And if you do that, rather than pulling the knee towards the midline, push away. So outer thigh, outer arm, push against each other. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come back to center. Hug your arms around your shin. And let the left shin lift off the floor. Take it over as you bring the knee on top of the knee. It's called half a shoestring. If you're using a strap, take it around the bottom of your right foot, but keep your arms long. So let the hinge come from your back, your hips, rather than pulling with your bicep string. Okay? So you might want to just pull a little bit longer, hold a little bit longer. Again, if you don't need the strap, you don't need the strap. If you have the access to a block and you're that flexible, go for that. Or put your hands on either side of your leg, but keep your spine long. Another breath, walk it forward again. Inhale, walk it back up. Exhale, release your left leg. Good. Roll each leg around. Sit up tall, move the flesh around again. Sit up nice and tall. Walk your fingers forward until they reach off the floor and they reach out in front of you, palms to face each other, thumbs up. Flex your feet. Inhale, tall. Exhale, bring your chin, I'll show you from the side. Bring your chin to your chest, round your back. Slowly, with a rounded spine, lower your head to the floor. Slowly, take your time. When you get to the floor, release your head. Bring your knees to your chest. Bring your hands behind your head. Bring your knees over your hips. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Extend the left leg out to the floor, about hovering if you can. Release your arms to the outside of your right leg. Lift a little higher. 3, 2, hands back behind your head. Exhale, center, knees in line with each other, 90 degrees, give or take, with your knees and ankles. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders higher. Exhale, right elbow, left thigh, right leg hovers if you can. Release the arms and lift a little bit higher. Reach like you're being pulled. Inhale, bring the arms back behind your head. Exhale, knees to center. Head down, knees into the chest. Right leg over left, once. Grab the ankles, pull the heels towards your buttocks. Open your arms to a T, shift your hips right, and allow the knees to fall to the left side. Uncross your legs, draw your knees to your chest. Exhale, head and shoulders up. Head down, left leg over right leg, grab the ankles, shins or toes. Inhale, open your arms to a T, shift your hips left, and let your knees fall over to the right side. Uncross your legs, come back to the center. Draw your knees up to your chest once again. Round and curl. Lay your head down. Hold on to your ankles. Place your feet onto the floor. We're going to only do one, so you choose to make this back bend what you'd like it to be. Either hold on to your ankles, tilt your pelvis, and lift your hips up into bridge, or have a supported bridge, or have a full wheel with your hands by your shoulders. Top of the head comes up, and we arch into our big, beautiful back bend, which unfortunately for right now I'm not doing. Take your hands underneath your back if you'd like, and just lift your hips higher. Settle in for a few breaths. Get comfortable here. Get comfortably uncomfortable, or comfortably numb, I don't know. Point your knees forward, lift your hips up. Inhale, release your arms and stretch them overhead. If you're on your head and your wheel, lower down to your bridge. And then exhale, everybody, articulate your spine down to the floor. And like we started, bring your knees together. Grab opposite elbows over your head. Switch the arms. And then release your arms, release your feet, release your legs. Take yourself all the way onto your backs. Scan your body from head to toe, toe to head, inside and out. Begin to settle into your final pose. Slowing completely down, taking all physicality out of our actions. Outside of the heart beating. Just scan a couple times, top to bottom, inside out. Let go. If you have the opportunity to stay longer in your Shavasana, just turn off the sound and stay peacefully on your mat. And the rest, start to breathe deeper and start to introduce small movements back to fingers, wrists, ankles, toes. And gently draw your knees up to your chest and bring yourself onto either side. Make a pillow for your head. Come out with peace off the mat with you, share it. Bring your hands to your heart center. And give gratitude for yourselves for showing up. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace to all. Namaste, Satnam, peace at home. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.